just check in with the body, a little scan, taking note of how the muscles and joints are feeling, how your energy level is this morning, how your headspace is this morning. We just take that bit of information and put it in our pocket and take it with us throughout our practice, being respectful of where we're at today. No agenda. Take a great big breath in, fill the belly, fill the lungs, collarbones will lift. Hold that fullness. And then open the mouth and exhale with a great big sigh. As everything melts a little deeper into the mat. We're going to do that 2 more times. Take a great big breath in. Fill the belly, fill the lungs, collarbones lift. Hold on to that fullness. And then a great big exhale with a sigh. One more time. Big breath in. A little pause at the height of that inhale. And exhale. And now, ladies, take that right leg to the chest, interlace your fingers on your knees, let that knee get nice and heavy, and then bring some movement to the ankle. Take a little pause and send that ankle in the other direction. Once again, a little pause, let that knee get a little heavier towards the chest. Take a great big breath in, and then on the exhale, take that knee to the outside of that right shoulder. Find some length on that adductor, that interior thigh, hold here. Come on back to center. We're going to take that left hand to the knee. Let's find our twist. So again, important that the shoulders stay grounded. Knee floats off to the left. You can take a block underneath that knee if you prefer. Let gravity do its thing. But once your leg is settled, go ahead and take that right ear to the back as we complete our spinal twist and hold here. Come on back to center with the head. Come on back to center with the knee. Now extend that leg straight up. Point the toes. Arms are alongside the body, or they can be in a stop sign or a T, your choice. Little tiny circles on the ceiling. Take a little pause here. Now send that in the opposite direction. Once again, a little pause, taking the hands in behind the thighs, or option to take the strap onto the arch of the foot, your choice. And we're going to start to soften that right leg a little closer to the torso. So we're extend from the sit bone all the way up the hamstring, through the calf, through the heel. Now take the toes to the shin so we wake up that calf, and we're looking for length on the back of the leg. So again, you take that leg as close or as far away as it makes sense for you. You want to feel a stretch. Never should you feel pain. Always remember your practice, your rules. We hold on here. And now go ahead and bend that knee. We're going to take that hand to that knee. Let that heel get heavy towards the mat. Little circles here into the hip socket. Always nice to lubricate our joints before we get moving. Let's do a few circles in this direction. Now take a little pause and send it the other way. And now go ahead and extend that leg straight up. Pull the toes towards the shin. Slow as molasses, take that leg back down onto the mat. Nice and slow. So you should feel that quadricep starting to activate. And then that leg floats onto the mat. And when it arrives, send that left knee to the chest. Interlace your fingers on that shin. Let that knee get heavy. Let's bring some movement to the ankle. This one's particularly noisy today. Take a little hesitation, send it the other way. Once again, take a little pause, float that knee a little closer to the chest. Left hand stays on that knee. Take a big breath in on the exhale. Send that left knee to the outside of that shoulder again, looking for that length on the adductor muscle. Shoulders stay grounded. Hold here. Come on back to center. Right hand to left knee. Find your twist, ladies. And then once that knee lands where it should, where it feels right, take that left ear to the mat. We hold. Now take the head to center. Flip that knee back to center. Extend that leg straight up. Point the toes, little circles on the ceiling. A little hesitation, send it the other way. Take a little pause here. Take the toes towards the shin, heel to the heavens. Once again, your choice. Either strap the arch of the foot or reach for behind that hamstring. What you want to avoid is pulling up through the neck, head, and shoulders. You want to stay nice and grounded and then let that leg float a little closer. Once again, we hold here. And now we're going to let that heel get heavy to the sit bone. Taking left hand to knee, little circles. Getting to that hip socket. And that right hand can be anywhere you like. Once again, take a little hesitation, send it the other way. Take a little pause, send that leg straight up just to even things out here. Again, toes to the shin, float that leg back down alongside of the right leg, slow as molasses. We want that quadricep to engage here. And then once it arrives, we're going to bend both knees, taking the feet to the mat to start. Have your have your elastics handy. Take the hands alongside of the body. Take a big breath in, and then on the exhale, let's imprint through the spine. Flatten that spine out. Engage the core. Hold here. And now go ahead and release that. Let the natural curve of the spine come back. We'll do that one more time before we grab our elastics. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Imprint that spine. Activate that core. Hold here. So it's almost like you want to take that spine through the mat. But again, we're relaxed through the neck, head, and shoulders. So don't scrunch up through the neck. Don't pull those shoulders up. Let those shoulder blades get even heavier in the mat. Let that spine get even heavier. So you want to feel this corseting around the core. Last breath here. And then allow the natural curve to come back. Go ahead and reach for your elastics. We're going to take that elastic. We're going to start with the elastic on the feet, on the arches of the feet. And we're going to take those knees above the hips. So you want a little tension through the elastic. So we're still working the outsides of those shins. Shoulders and backs are heavy on the mat. We're going to start with our back flat. We're going to add into this. So send that right leg away. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Should feel that left quadricep engaged. Come on back to center. Take a big breath in on the exhale, send that left leg away. We'll hold here. 3, 2, 1. Come on back. Let's do that a couple more times. Send that right leg away. We hold. Come on back to center. Should feel those lower abdominals kick in, ladies. Send that left leg away. Hold here. Back to center. We got one more each side, and then we're going to add on. Right leg, send it away. Come on back. Left leg, send it away. And come on back. We're going to take those hands in behind the head, interlace your fingers. Elbows are in your periphery. Take a big breath in, imprint through the small of the back, neck, head, and shoulders. So there's that C curve that we're looking for. Go ahead and float that right elbow towards that left knee, send the right leg away. Hold. Come on back to center, switch it up, left elbow, right knee. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. And last time to the left, and hold. Come on back to center. Both knees are at center. Release neck, head, and shoulders. We want to make sure there's no tension. We're going to come back to this one more time. We're going to give a little break here, and we're just going to start to hinge and either send the heels towards the floor, or you can start to extend through the legs and then send the heels towards the floor. Again, we know what our goal is. We keep that spine nice and flat. Core is active. Arms are alongside the body anywhere you'd like. When you're ready, heels away. Slow, controlled, and back to center for 5. Remember, the goal is to keep that spine flat. If you find that you're buckling, you can take your hands to your belly to remind yourself that the goal is to keep that spine flat and back. Nice and slow. We got 3 more. 2. Last one. Back to center. Knees are atop the hips. We take those hands in behind our head. We're going to take it to double time this time. So again, elbows in the periphery. We imprint through the spine, pull up neck, head, and shoulders. There's that C curve. So double time, right elbow to left knee, send that leg away. We're into bicycles for 10. Full extension on the legs. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Knees back to center, release neck, head, and shoulders. Bring those knees a little closer so that we can take the elastic from the feet onto the ankles. When it's there, send those legs straight up, arms alongside of the body. We're just going to repel the legs. So again, we keep that nice imprint. We keep that coarsening around the core, float those legs apart, hold, back to center. So just in line with the hips, we're going to go for 10. Slow as molasses, ladies. 9. We're going to give those muscles time to engage. 8. 7. 2. The last one we're going to hold. Send those legs apart. Start with just a hold. Should feel those abductors kick in. Should feel the outside of those shins kicking in as well. Toes are to the shin, ladies. Hold that tension through the elastic. We're going to add in, when you're ready, 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the tension for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and take those legs back in line with the hips. So we're releasing some of that tension. Take the arms alongside of the body. Palms are going to face each other. Again, big breath in. We're imprinting, pull up neck, head, and shoulders. Now from here, take those fingers towards the front of your mat, nice and slow for 10. Keep some tension on the elastic. 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Release neck, head, and shoulders. Once again, arms anywhere you like. We're coming back to those abductors. So when you're ready, big breath in. On the exhale, repel for 10. Slow. I want you to work really slow when you're bringing those legs back. 9. Don't let the elastic do the work. You do the work. 8. Again, toes to the shin. 'I did mention it was a legs class, right? 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold the tension. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Hold and release. Go ahead and bring those knees to the chest. Leave the elastic there. Relax the ankles. Take the hands to the shins. Give yourself a little rock and roll. It's a nice little massage for the spine. As you know, those knees can be closer, or we can send them away as we migrate that massage down the spine. Closer the knees are to the chest, higher up on the spine. As we send them away, we take that massage down the spine. Ever feels right. And now come on back to center with the knees. We're going to shimmy that elastic up just below the knees. Again, some tension. Take those feet to the mat. Knees are in line with the hip and the feet are underneath the knees. Take the arms alongside the body. Take a great big breath in, and then on the exhale, we imprint first. Tailbone's going to lift. Now pull each of the consecutive vertebrae up one at a time as we send the hips to the heavens. Full extension, get a nice stretch through those hip flexors first. And now deliver the spine back down on the mat one at a time. Each vertebrae one at a time. Let the natural curve of the spine come back first. Again, we imprint. Up we go. So we're slowing everything down. When you get to the top of your bridge, really root through those heels, send those hips a little higher so we get that nice extension through those flexors. Come on back down one vertebrae at a time. The natural curve comes back. And again, imprint, up we go. Nice and slow, take it back down. Neutral spine first. And now imprint, up we go. And down. Imprint and up. We're halfway there, ladies. Relax, imprint, and up. This is 6. We've got 4 more after this. Imprint and up. This is 2. Neutral spine, imprint, last one, take it up. Hold here, root through those heels, send those hips a little higher. Get that extension. And we do a 10 count as we take those hips back down nice and slow for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Spine is neutral. Float those knees just close enough so that you can take that elastic and now shimmy it above the knees. Once again, we'll deliver those feet back in line with the knees, arms alongside of the body. We're taking it back up to bridge. We're going to add in here. So again, we imprint. Tailbone lifts. Each vertebrae floats up one at a time. We root through the heels, send those hips up. We stay here this time. Arms alongside the body. When you're ready, we root down through the feet, send those hips a little higher. And now again, we're going to repel the knees nice and slow for 10. No saggy bottoms. 9. So we have the tendency to drop the hips here. We don't want to do that. 8. 5. Really feel the glutes engage. 4. 3. 2. The last one, hips even higher. Repel the knees. Hold here as open as you can. And now 10 little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees back in line with the hips. Now take that spine back down one at a time. Neutral spine, knees to the chest, little rock and roll. So we'll start with roll from side to side. One more each side because it feels so good. Back to neutral. We're going to change that rock and roll. We're going to roll from tail to shoulders. On the third time, you know where we're going. We're going to find our way to a neutral tabletop position. Any which way you want to get there. The knees are underneath the hips. Hands are underneath the elbows and the shoulders. Hands are active. Take a great big breath in. Let's find our cat. Let's find our cow as we let the belly get heavy and we take our gaze up. And then on the exhale, chin to chest, tuck the tail, puff that back up. So rolling through your cat-cows. Let's do a couple more. Last one. And back to neutral table. Ladies, we're going to keep that left side quiet. We're going to start on the right side. So when you're ready, left side is heavy. We're going to take that right knee in line with that right hip for our fire hydrants. You're going for 10. Nice and slow. We come up for 10. If you can, that knee's in line with the hip. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold your fire hydrant here. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slowly take it back down. Now float that thigh back so it's parallel to the mat. Heel to the heavens, toes to the shins. So start with your 90-degree and now send that heel up nice and slow for 10. So the movement is small. 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come on down. We're taking it to the left side. So right side stays quiet. When you're ready, take that left knee in line with the hips. Nice and slow. For 10. Hips should be talking to you right about now. 3, 4. Last one. This is 10. Hold here. 10 pulses. 10, 9, 3, 2, 1. Take that knee down first. Now bring it parallel to the mat, in line with the hip. Little motion, heel up to the heavens for 10, 9, 4, 3, 2. Last one, keep that knee high. Give me 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, and release. Ladies, take those knees as wide as the mat, or you can keep them together, big toes together, your choice. Either shell pose or child's pose. We float the hips back, we extend through the spine, forehead to mat. Take a moment here. Let those hips get nice and heavy. Now, if you're in a shell, it's going to feel nicer if you take those arms alongside the body, palms up. If you're in child's pose, arms forward, palms down. Last breath here. We're going to start to walk the hands back, stack the spine. Taking the hands onto the mat, bringing those knees in line with the hips. Walking the hands forward. And now just take the belly to the mat. Arms alongside of the chest. Take a great big breath in, and on the exhale, come on up and front to cobra. Shoulders are away from the ears. Hearts forward. We hold here. I'm just going to change our camera angle. Big breath in. On the exhale, take it back down. Once again, big breath in. On the exhale, come on up once again. So you're getting that beautiful extension through the spine. And release. So ladies, we're going to stay down on the mat this time. Arms are alongside of the body. Really stretching today. And now when you're ready, we're extending through those legs. You have the option of either stacking the hands or taking the forehead to mat, your choice. So the legs are in line with the hips. We're going to start on that right side. Left leg is quiet. Curl those right toes underneath so they're on the mat. Or you can extend it and take the top of the foot on the mat. So whatever feels right for the ankles. Personal preference here, it doesn't matter. We're going to take that right leg up as high as we can. Hold. And back down for 10. Relax neck, head, and shoulders. 9. 3, 2, last one, hold here, give me 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and take that right leg down. Bend that right knee. Sole of the foot to the heavens. When you're ready, left side stays quiet. Take that right thigh up for 10, 9, 3, 2. Last one, keep that leg up. Give me 10 pulses from here. 10, 9. Should feel all in your glute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take that right knee down, extend through that leg. You know where we're going. Right leg stays quiet this time. Again, head, neck, and shoulders are relaxed. Toes are pointed or toes are on the mat, your choice. And then when you're ready, take that left leg up for 10. 4, 3, 2, last one, stay high, 10 pulses. 2, 1, and float that left leg down, bend that knee, sole the foot to the heavens. So a little isolated here. We're going to take that heel up for 10, 9, 3, 2, you know where we're going, and 1, hold here, 10 pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Extend through that leg. Ladies, you've got the options of grabbing some light weights. Again, they shouldn't be heavy, anywhere from 1 to 3 pounds. If your shoulders are really strong, 5 pounds max, but 5 is pretty heavy on this one, I'll be honest. So when you're ready, we're going to extend through those arms, a little separation through the legs. So you've got a little tension on the elastic. We're coming into flutter kicks with opposite arms. So again, forehead's resting, or you can gaze slightly forward in front of your mat. When you're ready, we're going to float that right arm, left leg up and back down and switch it up for 10 and 9. We're away. So you want to imagine a tug of war between that arm and that leg. So really big stretches here. 7, 3, 2, last one each side. Hold here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, other side. Up we go. We hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release that. Ladies, we're going to take our hands to our chest one more time. Inhale, cobra or up dog, your choice. And this time on the exhale, we're going to curl those toes under. We're going to find downward dog. I'm going to take it to the wall because I'm a non-inversion girl right now. And again, just pedal it out. Take those hips from side to side. You should feel a nice extension through those legs. And now let those toes get heavy on the mat. And now float those heels up as high as you can. We're going to take them back down for 10. So waking up the calves here. Four. 3. Let those toes get heavy. Get that heel float high away from the mat for 2. Last one. Hold here. Float those heels back down. Now you're going to start to walk those hands back towards your feet. And you're going to find your forward fold. Now you know you can take it to your shins. If you're taking it to your shins, take it to the outside of your shins this time. You can take it to blocks at any height, or you can take it to your mat. Again, let that heart melt. Find that nice extension. Heels are heavy. If you're looking for more of a stretch, send those hips back beyond the heels. You'll notice that those hamstrings will open up a little bit more. Hold here for 3, for 2, and 1. Now, bend the knees generously, ladies. Take opposite hand to opposite elbow. Give yourself a little sway from side to side. So your chest can be a lot closer to your legs. I can't right now, but you can. So if it serves you best, go ahead and take that stretch a little deeper. And now release the hands. Let those hands get heavy on the mat. Bend the knees generously, slowly. We're going to take it up 1 vertebrae at a time. Come on up. Nice tall stack spine. And now take a great big breath in. And then on the exhale, bring the arms overhead. Big reach. Grab the left wrist with your right hand. Inhale, grow tall. And then on the exhale, lean to the right, send that left hip away. Nice big side body stretch here. Come on up, stack spine. Once you arrive, switch it up. Inhale, get tall. And then on the exhale, lean to the left, send that right hip away. Big side body stretch here. Hold. Come on up, stack spine. Release the arms. So ladies, you want to be probably in the middle of your mat. We're going to do a little travel as well. So again, ankles and knees and hips are stacked. Hands can be at heart center, or you can have the arms just relaxing on the body or floating up. Take a big breath in, and then on the exhale, sit back in that chair and find your squat. We're going to hold here, core's engaged. So the spine is stacked. You're not floating forward, because when we do that, we dump on the lower back. So we lower the hips, engage the core, hold here. Now let's go for 10 pulses. Nice and slow. 10, 9, 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold your squat. Everyone's favorite. Up a centimeter, down a centimeter. Up a centimeter, down a centimeter. Small movements here. That's 9, 8. We're going for 10. 7, 5, 4, 2. Last one. Come on down and hold here. 10 pulses. 10, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Root through the heels. Come all the way up. Big breath in. Exhale. Hands to heart center. We're going to travel this time. So again, remember your practice, your rules, modify anytime you need to. Core's engaged. Sit back in that imaginary chair. Find your squat. When you're ready, 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. Again, don't bend at the waist. 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the left. We're away. Right, left, right. Stay low. Left, right, left. Keep going. Let's do one more to the right. Let's do one more to the left. And now take it to center. Hold here. So again, there's your squat. Core's engaged. Let's go for 10 pulses. 10. 3, 2, 1. Root through the heels. Come all the way up. We're going to find position 1. So heels together. Toes are on a 45. Core's engaged. Hands to the heart. When you're ready, take those knees out towards the toes. Root through the heels. Zip the legs up. Come up nice and tall for 1. So again, be careful that you're not breaking at the waist and falling forward. That's when we dump on the lower back. That's not going to feel good tomorrow. Knees are always in the direction of the toes. That's why they stay safe. Root to the heels, zip up. We've got 5. We'll add in momentarily 4. 2. Last one. Now come on back to your plie. Take those knees back. Let's find our butterflies for 10, 9, 8, 7, 4, 3, 2, 1. Zip on up. We're going to take it to second position. So we're going to take those legs a little wider. Heels are in line with the knees and the hips. Toes are turned out. There's that 45 one more time. Take a great big breath in, and then on the exhale, we send the knees in the direction of the toes. Super slow. Hold that tension. Come on up as we zip for 10, 9. So again, hands can be at heart center. They can be relaxed on the side of the body, whatever feels right. 5. Again, the heels are heavy. When we come up, heels are heavy. We zip. 4, 3. Last one. Now stay here. Let's find our butterflies for 10, 9, slow, 8, 6, 4, 3. Hold that tension on your butterfly. We fly like a butterfly, but we sting like a bee, ladies. Hold here. Root through the heels. Zip it up. And now we're coming into our sumo squat. So take a nice wide stance. So we're wider than our position 2. Zip the core together. So we're corseting. When you're ready, heels in direction of the toes. Super slow. For 10, you go as low as you want. Zip up. Come on up. 9. So remember, if there's anything you want to see more of or less of, message me. There's an area of the body that's particularly sore one day. We'll do more stretches. Just send me a text prior to class. 5, 4, 2. Last one, we're just going to hold our squat here. Hold. And now, rooting through the right toes, lift that right heel up. Rooting through those left toes, take that left heel up. A little bit of balancing work here. Hands are there for ballast. You decide if you go lower. We hold for 5. Core's engaged. That's what helps with the balance. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Right heel down, left heel down. Zip it up. Heel toe those legs back in line with the hips. So we're going to be soft in the knees here, ladies. Again, core's engaged. Leave that left leg quiet. We're going to take that right leg away from the body, nice and slow, for 10. Bring it back down because it's balanced for 9. 8. So it's important that that left leg is bent a little bit. It just helps with balance. 7, 6, 3, 2. Last one, keep it high. Hold here. It's just balance work. We hold. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down. Soften. Bend that right knee. You know where we're going. Left leg's coming away. For 10, 9, 8. Slow and controlled. 7. One side's going to be more cooperative. We know that. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Hold here. Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Again, we're in line with the knees. Root through the heels. Inhale, arms overhead. Big breath in. Exhale, take a bow. For a job well done. From here, we're going to shimmy the elastic back down. We're going to take it to the arches of the feet. Now take a little step wider so that we're still in line with the knees, but we've got a little tension on the elastic. We're going to take those hands in behind the head. So again, soften the knees, ladies. Take that right knee up, and we're going to have the left elbow come to join it. For 10, come on back down. Now switch. And switch. We're going to stretch these legs out nice, I promise. 5, 4. That's 3. Last one. And now take a big breath in. Exhale, take a bow. Wow, where's our time going? Go ahead and take the elastic off. We're going to get rid of that elastic completely. Forward fold, get a nice stretch, extend through the spine, find your flat back. Exhale, start to send those hips down. We're going to take it onto our knees. So we're finding our hero stretch here. Now, you already know if you don't like hero stretch, you're going to stay standing or come up to a chair. Take that heel to the buttocks, knees in line with the hips. We're sending energy down through that thigh. So there's your option. Second option, hero's pose. Knees in line with the hips. Don't let those knees pull apart, ladies. And now you can take that spine towards the mat. If this is really a tight stretch for you, you're going to take a block to your sit bones. That will dictate how low you can go. So obviously if the block's there, you can't take your spine to the mat. But you can take your hands down, you can get heavy through the knees, and you can pull those hips up towards the heavens. You'll find your quads engage even more. Now, if you are on the mat with your sit bones, you can take that entire spine to the mat if you like. The energy is from your hips, through your quads, through your knees, into the mat. Just hold here. This should feel delicious. Let's linger. Last breath here. So if you are standing, come on up. We're going to come up with, we're on our mats. If you're standing, you're going to take it to the other side. We'll do this one more time. Okay, so if anyone's standing, take it to the other side. Again, hips are in line with the knees, big breath. Then we take spine to mat. You decide how far that goes based on a block or not. But the energy is the same. It's from the hips, through the quads, through the knees, whether you're standing, whether you've got a block underneath the sit bones. It's the same theory. We're opening up through the quadriceps, getting that belly of the quads open, finding some space. Should feel divine. We linger. So making sure we're even on both sides for those that are standing. We've got 3, 2, and 1. So release our stretch. If you are on your mat, you're going to extend those legs straight out. If you are standing, you're going to come to your mat. You're going to find your staff pose. So again, ankles, knees, and hips are in line. Take a great big breath in. Grow tall through the spine. And then with the exhale, deliver the belly towards the thighs, find your stretch. So you can take strap here on the arches of your feet. You can reach for the soles of the feet or the ankles. What you want to avoid is leading with your neck. Lead with the heart and then just soften. Find that stretch and then linger. We hold. Take a great big breath in. Exhale, soften first, and now stack the spine. Come on up. We're going to bend that right knee. We're going to take that left hand to the outside of that right foot. Fingers point towards the midline, ladies. Again, option to keep the strap. Send that right arm back in line with the shoulders. Fingers are spread. Now send that right leg away as far as it makes sense for you. And now take your gaze back at that right thumb. We'll hold. Come on back to center with your gaze. Soften that right knee. Find your number 4. Ankle to thigh. Again, option to take that strap on the arch of the foot. Let that right knee get heavy. Inhale, tall through the spine, and on the exhale, take a bow over that leg. Feel grounded and rooted through that right cheek. Should feel a nice release to the outside of that right hip. We're getting to the glute max, medius, and minimus. We're letting that knee get heavy, and we're lengthening through the spine. Let's hold. And now go ahead and stack the spine. Now release that right leg back down onto the mat. Bend that left knee this time. Take that right hand to the outside of that left foot, fingers to the midline. Shin starts parallel. We send that left arm away. And now start to extend through that left leg and peek back at that left thumb. We hold here. Last breath here. Gaze back to center. Soften that knee and take that left ankle to the right thigh. Again, let that left knee get heavy. So we're looking for some more space in that hip flexor. Strap can be on that foot. Inhale, grow tall. Exhale, take it back. We hold. Last breath here. Again, tap into that left glute. Notice how that's feeling. How does it feel versus the right one? We're going to have one side that's always going to be more cooperative. We're not symmetrical. We know that. Last breath here. Go ahead and stack the spine. Go ahead and send that left leg straight out. We're going to do a couple of rollbacks here. Last little bit of engagement for the core. So send those arms straight out in line with the shoulders. Palms are energetically charged. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. Core is active. We take the spine one vertebrae at a time and deliver it to the mat. Slow as molasses. And the entire spine is delivered. Take those hands straight up. And now send those thumbs back. Big stretch. Inhale, arms overhead. And once again, pull the spine off the mat one vertebrae at a time as we engage the core, curling up. Until we get to that nice, tall, stacked spine. Inhale, arms overhead. Big reach, get tall. Exhale, send those hands towards the feet. They're in line with the shoulders. One last time, we're going to roll back nice and slow. Finding that core engagement. Taking the spine one vertebrae at a time to the mat. And now this time, bring those arms up overhead. And now take those arms in line with the shoulders to the floor. So we're taking those arms all the way down, palms to the heavens. Let those shoulder blades get nice and heavy. Inhale, arms overhead. One more time in line with the shoulders. Bend both knees. Take the knees towards the chest. Take the feet towards the heaven. Find your happy baby, ladies. So either clasping the bottoms of the feet or the ankles. Take it to a little roll from side to side. There's that massage for the spine. Get playful with your baby knee. One leg floats away while one knee floats towards the mat. You decide. And roll back and forth. Let's do one more each side. And now come on back to center. Release the clasp on the feet. Let the heels get heavy to the sit bones. One more time. Taking hands to shins. Take it to a little roll. So we're rolling up the spine, rolling from the outside of one hip to the outside of the other. Again, you can play with where those knees are in relationship to the torso. Final twist to each side. Come on back to center. Take those feet to the mat. Hands could be in a stop sign or a T. You decide. Let those knees get heavy to the right. Shine that left hip point up to the heavens. You're welcome to take a block between the knees or underneath, but let those knees get heavy. And now take that left ear to the mat final time and pull. Take that gaze back to center. Take those knees back to center. Big breath in here, and on the exhale, float those knees off to the left. When they arrive, take that right ear to the mat. Pardon me. Last breath here. Come on back to center. With the gaze, come on back to center with the knees. And then when you're ready, extend one leg away. When it arrives, float the other leg away. Now, as you lie here with heavy shoulders and heavy sit bones on the mat, take that little tour around the body one more time, checking in. How you feeling now versus when you first came to class? Now think about how you might like to spend your final resting pose in Shavasana, which props you may need. Don't be afraid to collect some blocks, some blankets, some pillows. And then when you're ready, ladies, I invite you to float into your version of Shavasana. Take it to wherever it feels right. Support the body any which way you like. Take a great big breath in, and on the exhale, let that back body get nice and heavy. Let those eyes melt a little deeper in their socket. There's no tension in the jaw, no tension in the brow. Take a great big breath in, fill the belly, fill the lungs, collarbones lift. And then on the exhale, open the mouth, exhale all that dead air with a great big sigh. And now find your happy place on your mat and settle. Ladies, we're going to start to introduce some movement to the body slowly, kindly, and gently. Any way you see fit. It might be nice to start with the extremities as we slowly work towards the torso. Maybe a little more of the head. Maybe some movement into the waist or the hips. Maybe a great big full body stretch feels delicious. Maybe you want to roll onto one side and settle there for a few breaths. And in your own time, in your own way, we'll find a seated position that's comfortable. We'll take the hands to the heart. We'll take a bow to that heart in gratitude, grateful that we're well enough to make it to our mats and that we chose to be here and always for each other, who keeps us true to our mats. I honor the place in you where the whole universe resides, and when you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. Namaste, my friend.